See, I done made it on in. I done pushed that like button. I appreciate that right there. How y'all doing today? Is what? Damn it! What is Thursday? Thursday, July the 7th, 2022. How y'all doing on Willie Williams? This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news, is what we call it around here in the street. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Tell somebody about pimping. Come on around here. Do not be afraid to be a part of the news in the morning. Listen, something that y'all don't usually do. Like we don't be watching the news and all that fly shit right now. So be happy for where you at in your life right now by being educated and or put on something that you may like to hear. That's what's up. Say Tampa, Orlando is in the building. Say New Jersey's in the building. Say the 614 is in here. Say smacking that like button. Say the 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. Say the D is in the building. Say what up though, Willie? Vegas is in the house. Say Youngstown, Ohio done made it on up in here. The 641 by way of the 202 is here for that good noon news. Appreciate that right there. Say the machine is coming. Say Chi-Town is checking in. Let's go. The 202 is checking in for the noon 5. That's what's up. Alexander City, Alabama's in the building. Say hey, Willie. The 801 Salt Lake City, Utah is back in the mother for 30 minutes of 5. Be watch 23.6 and yo 9. So you hit that like on the way in too. That's what's up. The 313 all day is in the building. Say DC is here. Willie, what's happening? Say the 954 Fault Liquordale is in the building. Say hey sugar, what it do? That's what's up. I like to see y'all coming on in here, stopping and popping that goddamn button. That's what's up. Get the likes up. Work with a player. Shout out to Terry for the $1 cash out from early this morning. I sure enough appreciate that. Right, I appreciate the support. I do need sponsors around here in the screen. Damn it, it look like I'm kind of Cuban here, and all I need is like a little bit of little chain and shit that be worth some. Shout out to my Cuban brothers out here in the goddamn street. They be wearing their shirts open, popped over like this out here, trying to show a little collar, you know what I'm saying, a little cleavage or something, show a little chest hairs and shit like that with a little bit of ass chain on. See, I growed up in Dade County, Miami. Little Havana is what we call it. You know what I'm saying? Little Cuba is what we call it, is what it is. And that's what we saw. But we used to see like the old players with the little chain, and we used to be like, why they got on that little ass chain? And we walking around with big ass chains on the shit. And what we failed to realize, and what we did not know, we needed to be educated a little bit later on. His shit worth more than our shit because of the carats and the amount of gold that's inside their chain supposed to our chain. See, when you don't know, you don't know. Just trying to help. So all y'all with these nice big ass chains on, please go get your gold weighed and see what the sale back price is. You're gonna be mad, Danny. Try and take it. If you don't know how to buy gold, you got to learn how to buy gold. Don't just go to the store and buy gold because shit cute. I'm trying to help. He said, make sure you hit that like button on the way in. I appreciate that right there. He said, hey, sugar, Littleton, North Carolina's in the building. Say, Tampa, Orlando is in the building. Say, the 575, say, pimping is here. Say, where my bunny? Look here. I don't think nobody hit me up with a plug because I told y'all I need a plug. I am trying to start a bunny collection. I'm trying to start a bunny company. Listen. We gonna match y'all shit. Your shit gotta be matching. Man, just tighten up, baby. Listen, we ain't mad that you're wearing the bun. I will continue to tell y'all that. We ain't upset. No more shit. We tired of telling y'all not to put the shit on. Well, around here, we tell you, put the shit on. Go ahead, no. Put it on. Just make sure you match it. This is simple. You already want to wear it. It's a protective style. That's what's up. Really ain't tripping. I be like, I just let this shit hang. No protective style. But we different. That's what's up. So ladies do things different than males, and the ladies and men do like different things out here on earth, and you have the right to bun it up. And I have the right to try to get my paper up to get me a business started with like what y'all need. That's a part of business. You got to supply some things that people need out in the community to create a good business. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put your money in and start a business for some things that people may need. That, I think that's like the whole principle of creating a business. People got to need something. Yeah. Hell, I might call it the Bonnet Gang out here in the street. I might come up with a little something. Shout out to Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones, to a few for the $5 super chat. You say the higher K, the more precious metals get involved. So you absolutely right. Well, I'm trying to listen. I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. Just cause shit big don't mean that your shit is more than the small shit. I'm trying to help. But people not going to take my word for it, because we do like the big pieces, but we just can't afford the big pieces that have a lot of gold in it. You know what I'm saying? We like to buy the big pieces that got those accessories in the day. That motherfucker got car parts in that shit. Car metals in your chain. You know what I'm saying? But you look good though, pimp. You look good with your big chains on and shit like that. Right. That's say much love, Willie. Say get the bag, bro. That's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Remember, subscribe. I ain't even got my damn headphone. That's why I can't hear shit. Section 8 approved. No vacancies. Long waiting list. I'm finna show you 2 other videos, and then we finna get right into the main event. That's what's finna transpire. But I got to show y'all a 54-year-old player out here in the goddamn street in Coral Springs. So damn it, that Dade County. So damn it, that's Florida. My state, stand your ground state. Must bitch go home state. Please don't run up with fit for our life state. Look at him with a gun.
We start off with some very disturbing news out of Coral Springs. You're looking at video of a man opening fire at Broward Health Coral Springs. Wow. This happened Saturday just before noon. He fired 4 shots, and then he posted the video to Facebook.
Shout out to a 54-year-old doing the same behavior as the young players out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a little something. And we record. Oh, damn it, I will make my shirt today. Record, and upload. He is so smart.
Late tonight, Coral Springs police announced they arrested the suspect, Sammy Cresci. His mother is currently a patient there. Cresci has posted several videos.
His mama is a patient at the place that he's shooting. Let's just say, what if he would have hit his mama? Which the assumption in my mind that he don't like the way that his mother's being treated at this facility. So instead of him removing the mother from the facility and taking care of his mother, and I'm pretty sure that he can't, that's why she's in the facility, he want to shoot the place up for bad service. You know what I'm saying? Hey, player, keep doing what you're doing. Pimp, let me back it up just a little bit. Go ahead, look at him.
Late tonight, Coral Springs police announced they arrested the suspect, Sammy Cresci. His mother is currently a patient there. Cresci has posted several videos about her deteriorating condition. Because of other videos the suspect himself posted on Facebook, police discovered he's been going on shooting sprees in Broward. And here's one of his videos. He labeled it, quote, practicing drive-bys.
That's what's up. He practicing drive-by out here in these streets. Say he driving a Nissan Altima. Damn it, it look like an 02. Damn it, it look like an 02 Altima. It may even be a 2000. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to say, I made 59 look good, Shirley, for the $10 cash out. Say, sorry, Will, I'm on my way to work. Send a support. I appreciate the support. Remember to come back and watch it when you get off work. I appreciate that right there. Listen, y'all, I need your support. I need a thumbs up. We got a PayPal, we got a Cash App, we got a Super Chat. Appreciate y'all. Here we go. Ready for the summer, huh?
Where is my empty mag? Here's this one. Make sure there's no farm animal.
It looked like he got one of them 9mm that I got. What is that? The G20? It looked like it's a G20.
Like
nice
that.
guns. Yep. Hold on. Damn it, that looked like one of them ones. Goddamn. Those is great guns. The 9mm. The 9mm, the Taurus. I think that's Taurus, a G20. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. Is it a G20 or a GS2? It might be the GS2. Damn it, I'm confused, but I got one of them shits. He said, that's a Glock. No. Yep. The Taurus, GSC. The GSC. There you go. I got about 3 of them shits at the point.
Detectives say Crushy confessed he had been arrested yesterday on unrelated charges, and that's when he told police what he had been doing.
Boy, you was in the old school Altima. You ain't even got a touch screen radio. Go ahead.
Additional charges are pending. It appears he never managed to shoot anyone.
You ain't hit nobody, but you just got a felony. Your ass finna go to the resort, pimp. That's where you're going. Believe in me. That's what's up. Listen, if anybody else like to follow in his footsteps, please, by all means. See, instead of him, let me tell you which would have been a better way, in the sense the way you could have been satisfied as a son out here in these streets. What you could have been doing was going to the nursing place that your mama is in and record. You build a case while your mama is dying in a deplorable situation. You building a case. Every time you talk to shift managers or employees that's on shift, and then you go higher, you get all your paperwork and you write letters and you turn those things in, and then if things do not get better, you reach out to a lawyer. Make sure you record. This shit works beautifully in a courtroom. I don't think that there's a judge that's on the planet that will not pay a person for an elderly facility that is not being ran properly. Shout out to Calvin for the $5 cash app. Say a little something, say back from that 70% stealing. That's what's up. I appreciate you. Look. Watch. He must have been raised by a mama. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said, Willie, he was driving a jalopy. Big word. I hear the screen. I'm trying to tell you something. Look. Hey, listen. Because he didn't think about that paper. He ain't think about, yeah, your mama in deplorable situations. Your mama died. Boy, you 54. Your mama at least 30. Damn it, I say 30. I'm putting like 30 years old. Hell, you know, they was having babies so young. You 56, add 10, that's 66. Add about 2 more, that's 68. Your mama at least 68. You know what I'm saying? We'll put it that she had you at 12, pimp. It ain't no because you 54, so 54 years ago, this was back in the 50s, 60s, something. It don't need much matter. But look here, shout out to Kurt for the $10 cash out. Say shout out to the GS2 on the cheap side of the game. I'm trying to tell you something, and shout out to all my gun owners and shit like that right there. Let me say something else. About the gun owners. A lot of folks don't like to buy the cheap guns. Well, we call them cheap. But look here, the guns that I will tell y'all not to buy. Well, the gun I would tell y'all not to buy, that goddamn High Point 40. Don't do it. Use the shit as a hammer. You know, but this was about 15 years ago. I bought a High Point. I bought multiple High Points, but that High Point 40, that shit jammed too much, did this and this, I ain't doing it, use shit as a hammer. You know what I'm saying? But because they feel like if you're not spending $500, $600, $700 that you ain't really got you no gun. Let me explain something to you. All bullets hurt. All bullets kill. All bullets have the ability to kill. Shoot somebody in the right spot. So, you know, a lot of people, they won't even buy the 22s. I like to buy the 22s. I got a whole bunch of rifles and shit. Whole bunch of 22s. They just cute. Like shoot, pew pew. You know what I'm saying? It's just fun because I like guns. These so-called real gunmen, no, ain't nobody buying no damn 22, this and this. If it ain't this and if it ain't that shit, I spent $1,500 on the FN7 and all that. All right, pimp. Okay, that's what's up. I got one of them too, but, you know, I like a lot of guns. I don't like one expensive gun. I'm just saying, but do what you feel, do what you feel. Shout yourself out because you're able to obtain and have one for your personal safety. That's what's up. Moving right along. I'm not going to talk your head up, But look. Yeah, player. A 54-year-old, if you had a daddy, your daddy would have told you, follow the goddamn money, or at least try to get some damn money. You're 54, so you really ain't working that damn much. Find a way to get you some paper out here. Damn it, your mama died, you left her in that goddamn building, record, get your paperwork, talk to a lawyer, get paid. I'm trying to tell you something. Say, Willie, my gun was $300, a 9mm with $200 in bullets. Listen, when I first bought my Taurus G220, I bought 4 of them motherfuckers. I bought 4, but different things. But I like the different colors and shit like that, and I was able to change the colors, and don't even worry about it. Them shits was $199 bitch at the gun show. Trying to tell you something. Let me get 4 of them pimp. So y'all gonna let them go for $199 a piece? Let me get 4 of them. Damn it, grab these, let me grab me 2 more ARs and shit and get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help. But moving right along, I'm not even much gonna hold you. Do I want to just bam, because I said it, this is number 2. Ooh, hold on. Before we get into it, I got to give y'all this. A lot of times I don't like to say that people need to go to the resort. I don't like to put that on people to go to the resort. But sometimes we got to go to the resort. Sometimes a lot of y'all need a death penalty. And in this case, I'm going to say a player may need the death penalty. Just in my mind. Now, a lot of y'all might think that shit petty. You know what I'm saying? But damn it ain't petty to me. You know what I'm saying? Say a cheap gun is better than no gun. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen. It's strange, right? Watch this. They say, well, hell, people want to buy the expensive guns. All right, cute. What if somebody sell me that expensive gun for $50? I still bought a cheap gun. Well, yeah, Willie, but the gun is worth more. Okay, if I buy a $300 gun for $50, I still bought a cheap gun. Yeah, but it's worth more. You right, but I bought them both cheap. That's what's up. I'm just saying, I confuse the hell out of myself. But look here, they say a man carjacks. And a carjacking is something regular. You know what I'm saying? Carjacking is regular. Shout out to Lundy for the $1 cash out. You say, Willie damn it, it looked like a Nissan Quest minivan. Got to be more careful. With the driver in, it's an old school too, because again, he got no touchscreen radio and shit like that right now. But look here. Who the heck? Every time I'm about to start popping, goddamn it, I think the feds watching me. Look here, a Memphis carjack, which is regular, carjack a Meals on Wheels employee. I can't take it.
Tuesday, a woman in South Memphis became the victim of a carjacking while on the job giving back to her community.
And carjacked by who? Lay round for.
A Meals on Wheels employee told police she was in the 100th block of Fernwood Avenue making deliveries. She was in her company's Nissan van when she was approached by Willie Conway.
Willie, that ain't me, y'all. That ain't me. But Willie, what is we doing, Willie? Hold on. Willie, do you got another name supposed to Willie? Here you go.
Is approached by Willie Conway, also known as Dollar Bill.
I can't take you serious. Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill, ain't you supposed to be down at Script Club? Boy, ain't no moonlighting diamond. What is we doing, Willie? Dollar Bill, tell them motherfucker don't come around here. Tell them don't come. God damn it, ain't around. You tell them country boys, I ain't paying them nothing. Say, Sugar the 912 is in the building. Here we go.
She said the two began talking, and it was during that time when Conway allegedly pulled out a large knife, threatened her, and told her to get out of the van. Then Conway allegedly drove off in it. The victim was not physically hurt. The van was later found near Riverside Street and Jobert.
You stole the Meals on Wheels, pimp, player. Poor meat management.
Police used surveillance video to find the man at a nearby home. They say they also found the victim's keys inside. According to Mindful President Sally Jones Hines, this is the
That's a clean ass white shirt, pimp. But go ahead.
second Meals on Wheels carjacking in 2 weeks. She released a statement that
This the second carjacking for the Meals on Wheels.
reads in part, quote, "We are grateful that no one was physically injured during either of these crimes, but of course, there is an emotional toll on the victims, the clients, and our other staff and volunteer drivers who are committed to serving our senior neighbors."
He said, if I raise up, it's gonna be trouble, trouble. You better go ahead on.
The safety of our staff and our volunteers is our highest priority, and we are exploring changes we can make, from training to delivery practices to signage to technology, to help keep them safe. If you have ideas or solutions you'd like to share with us, please reach out.
Here you go. Here's a solution. Y'all need to supply all y'all drivers with a Taurus GSC or GS2. I'm trying to tell you, it's cheap. Damn it, you can add it into the budget for the state or the county and all that shit right there. We can take that out. Just, damn it, we need guns. You say, food delivery. I'm trying to tell you something. The Meals on Wheels program has been around for, ever. Not even forever. Ever. That means a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Say they took the car and the meals. I'm trying to. Jesus. Now the sad part about it, Willie. Willie. Dollar bill. Dollar. Let me say something, pimp. What if the Meals on Wheels was feeding like your older auntie or something like that right there, or like your mama? What if your mama was getting the Meals on Wheels and you just stole the whole goddamn van and didn't take your mama no meals? You need to be put on death row. For anybody stealing the meals out here in these goddamn streets, need to be put on death row. I know that the streets gotta eat. I get it. If the streets gotta eat, don't get caught. I'm just trying to take something. You know what I'm saying? Say I work for Meals on Wheels and I'm trying to take, man, a whole bunch of people got connect with the Meals on Wheels. And that's like a real thing. Do y'all know that some people, they don't eat if they don't get their Meals on Wheels? But a lot of y'all really don't care about the elderly like that, and or the older people, and or people who is on disability, who is in need of certain things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folk just be shit. You need to get a job. You like, but a bitch 80, what? Bitch 98, what you talking about? I mean, he can't walk. Shit, bitch better work from home. You know what I'm saying? We talk slick like that right there, but you know, this is why our financial decisions need to be made early in our life, just in case we make it to older age and we may be needing help, and hopefully our financial decisions would be able to sustain us in our later years, so we'll have food is at the house, and maybe we can hire somebody to cook, like our kids or something. We can hire them to cook, because they not going to work for free. Do not get this shit twisted just because you mama and or you daddy. They don't get no shit. They got bills too. I'm just trying to tell you something. Shout out to Esther for the $4.20 cash out. Say, shout yourself out. We love you. I appreciate that love back to you. Listen, I'm trying to bring y'all a little something. I'm trying to bring y'all a little something to clear up your day and stuff like that. Because listen, a lot of y'all is on these jobs away to where it's hard to build your finances up because of the job that you have, and then the bills that we put on ourselves. The bills we put on ourselves with our places to stay, with our little cable bills, our cars, and the highest cost is our churn. We put that shit on ourselves, and now we on jobs that can't fulfill that need, and then it's hard to invest in other stuff like that because we was taught to do shit backwards. We was taught to do all this shit backwards. We was taught to get way in debt and have kids before we have our finances together. I'm just pointing something out, y'all, because we had done messed up. So listen, for those of you who have not messed up, I'm trying to tell you the way that we did it and the way that a lot of y'all young folks is about to do it is the wrong way. It's the wrong way because when you get in your older age and you ain't got them finances, you have to depend on government. And that's pretty much a position that you do not want to be in, especially as a man. We really don't be wanting to be there trying to help.
End quote. Conway was charged with carjacking.
That's
in
it?
South Memphis, Marcus Hunter, WREG News Channel.
He was just dollar bill. Y'all gonna charge dollar with just carjacking? He would weigh all the meals at. Man. This shit should be theft, delinquency. Damn it, I want to say delinquency of a minor, but they is delinquency of adults or some shit. We need to put child abuse. We need to put elderly abuse and all type shit on the man. Listen, I'm for that. Shout out to Lonisha for the $5 super chat. Say, tell him, I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? We need to charge his ass with not being a true player in the goddamn street. How can your name be Dollar Bill and you ain't at least got a church or a nightclub? What do we do? You gotta change your name, Willie. You use the name your mama gave you, Willie. Moving right along. God damn it. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. You gonna use the name Mac had done used out here and you was a failure. The fuck? Ooh, jeez, I got in my feelings right now. Y'all pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Look here. All right. Let's go on and get into it. Because I got a few steps to take. I got a few points to make. I got a few videos to show you that's going on out here in the goddamn street. Remember I had told y'all a few weeks ago or a few days ago or something. Shit, I told y'all. That if you search in your county, your city, your municipality, your state, that it's hard to find homeless spots for men. Homeless facilities and homeless housing for men. It's hard. Oh, but we got several spots for women, but men is the most homeless in the great United States of America. But the females is making ways for other homeless females. This is what they are doing. So we can't be mad at women doing shit for women. We cannot get upset, players. We cannot. It's our goddamn fault, 'cause we don't give a damn about each other. We support breast cancer more than we support prostate cancer. That's what's up. Have you ever seen me wear a breast cancer anything? I refuse to support something and don't support something. It don't mean that I don't care. It does not mean that I don't care. But I refuse. Breast cancer don't affect us like that. Prostate cancer affects us like that. Why would I support prostate cancer more than breast cancer? I think it's like common sense. But one of my other issues is females don't support prostate cancer. Men support breast cancer. Just saying. I'm just pouring something out to you because a lot of y'all be all in your pink and all that fly shit like that right there. With your pink this and your pink this and your pink on your social media and all that fly shit right there. And when it's time to get that finger, when it's time to talk about that finger, well. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a ribbon or nothing. You don't see a Facebook picture of nothing prostate cancer. And that's my bad too, because I have been talking about prostate cancer for years, but I have not been like doing the symbols and wearing the shits and all of that stuff that's out here for prostate cancer, which is not a lot of stuff. So, hell, I need to run my own campaign. That's what I need to do. He say, oh, you preaching now. Well, I'm trying to. Listen. I'm not saying breast cancer is a problem. It's not a problem. I'm not saying it's not a problem. Self-preservation is more important. It should be more important to every one of y'all, self-preservation. And prostate cancer destroys us. Say, Willie, you make my afternoon pop. I appreciate that right there. You know what I'm saying? It's damn it, we gotta think shit through, dog. Listen, I'm sick of the NFL. I'm sick of the NFL just due to the fact that they just pink it all out. They pink it all out. Breast cancer, because we got mamas and we got daughters and shit. What about we got us? What about we as men? We don't say because we men and we like our meat. Our meat, we are our meat. I had to write that shit down. We are our meat. We are our meat. Hashtag prostate. Look that. Prostate. That's what's up. Yeah, but you say, what is the color for prostate 3? I have no idea. Yeah, damn it, let's see what color that they put it. The shit might be blue. Prostate awareness. Should it be awareness month? I think that's in September or some shit. Yeah. September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, a time to raise awareness about prostate cancer and generate support for those affected by the deadly disease. Did y'all just hear that? Deadly disease. Prostate cancer is the second most common cancer among men. Prostate cancer is a light blue ribbon you see in September are for the National Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers in America. The number 2, the second most common cancer. Y'all know the NFL don't even promote it. That's what's up. I was on the job once upon a time, and they was giving out shirts for breast cancer month. I raised my hand because I be like, ooh, I got a question. Ooh. I got a question. Listen. I say, so y'all gonna give us breast cancer shirts. All right, cool. Bam, cool. What about prostate cancer? Do we get shirts? I was with this company like for years and shit, and we never got prostate shirts. But the supervisor said, you know what? That's a good ass idea. I was like, we're all men. There's one woman here, but there's all men. But we're all gonna wear breast cancer shirts. Y'all don't have prostate shirts. That's what's up. I appreciate them. And you know, to this day, they still give out breast cancer shirts. They don't give out prostate cancer shirts. I came up with the idea, and I guess because I came up with the idea, they didn't want to implement it. Maybe it was going to cost too much. That's what's up. Moving right along. Listen, I'm just here to educate and play around just a little bit. You say men do not talk about that finger in the doo-doo hole, and I'm trying to change that. Damn it. I'm finna try to change that right here. That meant we gonna talk about this shit every week. Testicular big word out here in the goddamn street, cancer. That's your balls having cancer. In case you don't know. And that's what I'm going to do. You right. I can't argue. Damn it, I got a complaint, and if there's a way for me to fix the problem, I got to make me some prostate cancer shirts. I got to make a whole bunch of them. I'm going to make... Let me write this shit down. Yep, that's pretty much it. Prostate cancer shirt. Awareness month going to be 12 months a year. Shout out to David for the $2 super chat. Say my dad and granddad passed from prostate cancer. Check this out. We know kinfolk done died from prostate cancer. We still don't support the shit. Say Willie, need to give out jock scraps for prostate cancer awareness, say purple ones. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. See, we got to kind of make it like a fun thing, a trendy thing. Maybe I need to create the products and shit like that right there and get like a rapper to wear the shit. And once I get a rapper to wear it, then shit is on and popping, right? It's on and popping because the majority of rappers are men. Shout out to Mario for the $5 super chat. You say they should charge Willie for having male pattern baldness. Hell no. He said that hairline is completely gone. Dollar Bill got to get it together out here in these goddamn screen. Look here. All right. Back to the previous show. But that educational point needed to be said. Yeah. Say, is there a prevention? Big word. I hear these goddamn screen. Yeah. Prevention is getting yourself checked. First and foremost, it's getting yourself checked. Well, no. First and foremost, it's to change the way that your ass eat. A lot of our cancers comes from the foods. Because if I'm not mistaken, cancer is already in us. It just takes something to ignite it and or set it ablaze to make the shit go. You know what I'm saying? But it comes from our food and the lack of exercise. Y'all do understand when your belly fat too, you covering up your organs and your organs can't function properly. A lot of that affects our prostate too. Just saying. Here we go, y'all. A new campus to help families avoid homelessness. I'm going to say that word again. A new campus to help families avoid homelessness. Here we go.
Positively Jax, a local group that helps single mothers and their children avoid homelessness, is one step closer.
Stop. Back that up. I'm 7 seconds in and I had to stop. The title of the video is New Campus to Help Families Avoid Homelessness. Play it again.
Positively Jax, a local group that helps single mothers and their children avoid.
Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 cash out. You say, Willie, get poked. Say, I lost a very good friend to PC. I'm trying to tell you, man. The shit deeper than free lunch out here, nigga. Trying to tell you the shit for real. We just don't talk about it. Shout out to Lundy for the $5 super chat. You say they don't say much about prostate cancer in November because it's Veterans Month too. That's the BS that men have to go through. As long we supply, they don't care. I'm trying to tell you, and notice, even in the Veterans Month, the majority of veterans are male. I'm just throwing something out to you. Here we go. One more time. Let's get
Positively Jax, a local group that helps single mothers and their children avoid homelessness, is one step closer to breaking ground on a new campus.
Jax, Aaron Farrar joins us now live. And Aaron, the work could begin as early as September.
We can't get mad that females is putting in their goddamn work. We got to be mad at ourselves. Here we go.
Yeah, that's what the hope is as well. The new Alpha Omega Miracle Home campus in St. Augustine would house about 130 people. So at this point, it got $3.5 million from a new state budget. But a new estimate for this entire project, it comes out to about $14 million, which is $4 million more than it originally expected. Tiana Rogers loves being a mother to her 7-week-old daughter.
7-week-old daughter. Oh, such a cutie. This facility, this place, is being created to prevent families from being homeless. Okay.
And 1-year-old son. She's lived at the Alpha Omega Miracle Home since November after being homeless for 2 months.
Homeless for 2 months, so back in November she came there. All right, cool.
I was living in my car with my 2 kids. I was actually still in school then too, but
She was living in a car with her 2 kids. Not that kid. Her 2 kids.
I was doing school online on my phone.
Roger says this opportunity has been life-changing. Alpha Omega Miracle Home CEO and founder Lisa Franklin hopes that will be the case for more when the new campus opens.
They really find themselves in a place where they think they'll never accomplish the goals that they had.
The new campus
said the CDC doesn't admit that you can also heal and repair your DNA without meds. Exactly.
This will include a daycare, community care center, 22-bed apartments, 12 efficiency apartments, and a 6-bedroom dorm for emergency housing. Franklin and Rogers believe this will create more opportunities for outreach and resources.
I'm happy that I was able to be pregnant and have a roof over my head instead of
outreach and resources.
I'm happy that I was able to be pregnant and have a roof over my head instead.
I was happy that I was able to be pregnant and have a roof over my head. Do y'all understand that she came? She been living at a facility since November after being homeless for 2 months. She had she got 2 other children. This is child number 3, y'all. She had 2 children before she got into the situation. And she allowed herself to get pregnant before she became homeless.
Wondering like, okay, where are we gonna go now?
These are young ladies that really have dreams as children, and then reality.
If they have dreams as children, look, bitches, damn it, follow the dream. Don't mess up the dream with a baby.
Reality sets in when they find themselves with a child.
So they find themselves with. I want y'all to really listen, man. Listen. Look. Listen to this shit.
These are young ladies that really have dreams as children, and then reality sets in when they find themselves with a child.
I like that she said that. Then reality sets in when they find themselves with a child. Yeah, because typically they find out that, oh, this is real life. Typically they do find out that it's real life. But hold on.
And all of their dreams start falling. We are just a lot of encouragement to them and letting them
got that natural in though.
No, you can still do this.
With Alpha Omega Miracle Home being that helping hand.
Did y'all see the picture of the illustration of the blueprint and or the architectural view? What y'all see? Tell me what y'all see. What damn, because you're gonna hear it back on the podcast. But what I'm showing is an architectural picture, the drawing of the facility that they is creating, right? The picture is a woman and a child. The picture is a woman with her natural and her baby without a daddy. Which we know that is without a daddy, because if you had a daddy in your life and y'all was together, you couldn't even stay there. But look here. They made it kind of bow-legged, I think. But she holding her baby with a whole natural in her hair. That's the picture that they illustrated to show people that they build in this facility.
Alpha Omega Miracle Home being that helping hand.
They call it a miracle home.
On top of $3.5 million from the state, the group also got $1 million from different donations and raised it on its own to go.
They got $1 million in donation. Again, we cannot be upset. We cannot be upset with women coming together and doing shit for women. We can't. The biggest problem that women is gonna have with each other is when I get to the end of this goddamn show. Because y'all been promoting this single mama shit and shit beautiful and all that shit. Woo, it's getting hard. But here we go.
Toward its total, if everything goes as planned, Franklin says the hope is that the new campus will be done and ready to help more women by in about 3 or 4 years from now. Reporting live, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.
You say the daddy is the state. Trying to tell you. Because she's been in the facility.
It comes out to about $14 million.
Let's see if I can do some math.
Which is $4 million more than it originally expected.
Let's see what we get.
Tiana Rogers loves being a mother.
And she's a cute mama too, right? It don't look like she got no makeup on, you know what I'm saying?
To her 7-week-old daughter.
7 weeks. She just had that goddamn baby. This is what, June? Damn it, this is July. 7 weeks. She had the baby in May. Because 4 months is June. We're in the first week of July, so that's 5. If we go 2 back, by May 15th, that baby, by May 17th or something, that baby was born. Shout out to Mario for the $2 super chat. Say nothing for single fathers. Oh, no. But that's our fault. That's us right there. That's our fault right there. We got to fix that issue. That's us. 7 weeks. So we're going to go back to May. By May 17th-ish. You know what I'm saying? Let's say 9 months she was pregnant. Let's just say 9 months she was pregnant. So can't even count. May is the 5th month. You go back 4 more months. That'll be 9. So December, November, October. Damn it, December, November, October, September. So last September she got peed in. She got peed in, and that's when the baby was formed. Okay, last September. And listen to the story. Here we go. Damn, boy, sometimes we gotta do that math. Go ahead.
Tiana Rogers loves being a mother to her 7-week-old daughter and 1-year-old son. She's lived.
Also, she only have 2. Whoa. 1-year-old son. Jesus. Got to be more. Baby had them back to back.
At the Alpha Omega Miracle Home since November.
So she was pregnant with a 1-year-old. Well, shit, he wasn't even a 1-year-old. He wasn't even a 1-year-old when she went through her struggle. I want y'all to understand this.
Daughter and 1-year-old son. She's lived at the Alpha Omega Miracle Home since November.
That's last year. November.
After being homeless for 2 months.
Since November, after being homeless for 2 months. November, So October, September, that's the same month that she got peed in. That's the same month she got peed in. If her baby is 1 right now, then that baby, if we go back now. That baby about 3-4 months. What are we doing? Where's the daddy with these babies? I'm trying to listen. So she became homeless in September, the same month roughly that she got pregnant. The same month she roughly got pregnant. She has a 1-year-old. If we take it back to those 9 months, that baby was like, we gonna give it like 2 to 3 months old. Baby sugar. Baby, no. You ain't wait to get on no type of stuff. No. None of the 30 birth control. No. Jesus.
I was living in my car with my 2 kids.
Oh, such a cute. This is poor monkey management. She was living in her car with what?
November, after being homeless for 2 months.
I was living in my car with my 2 kids.
And they keep saying the 2 kids, but it's not adding up. When she was homeless, back in September to November. Oh, wait. The baby is 7 months. Oh, so the baby is 7 months. Damn it. This shit confusing in the motherfucker. That baby cannot be 7 months. That baby right there cannot be 7 months. So she was pregnant when she went for the 6-week check. I'm trying to tell you.
I was actually still in school then too, but I was doing school online.
Yeah, the baby is 7 weeks. But she was living in her car with 2 children. Unless they is saying by her being pregnant is one of the children, the child just ain't out yet. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hold up, bitch. We got to get it together. Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. You say the baby would be a rapper. He already live a hard knock life. There it is.
And 1-year-old son. She's lived at the Alpha Omega Miracle Home since November after being homeless for 2 months.
2 months.
I was living in my car with my 2 kids.
With her 2 kids. The dude in the beginning say he spoke about the 7-week and the 1-year-old.
I was actually still in school then too, but I was doing school online on my phone.
Roger says this opportunity has been life-changing. Alpha Omega Miracle Home CEO and founder Lisa Franklin hopes that'll be the case for more when the new campus opens.
They really find themselves in a place.
Ladies, do y'all really understand? Babies, do y'all really understand? Y'all really wouldn't need none of these facilities or as many as these facilities if y'all just stop having kids that you can't afford. But who am I? Am I childbearing shaming or some shit? I don't know. Say, without women's smart decisions, us men will be lost. There it is. You know what I'm saying? Say, stop miseducating online on the phone school. She go to college on her phone. That's what's up. We say we all call Irish twins Willie. Hell no. That's what's up. That's a good name. That's a good name. You know what I'm saying? It's poor monkey management. But babies, listen. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You want to follow your own goddamn understanding. All right, cute. Let's go to this one right here. Let me. Shout out to Mr. Polo. Mr. Polo for the $2 cash app. Say, what's up, Willie the GOAT? Say, YouTube won't let me update. Damn it. Listen, y'all just make sure, look and see if y'all done click the bell. I do know a lot of y'all have clicked the bell, but y'all still don't get y'all notifications. My bad. I'm gonna have to talk to YouTube. Sometimes they like a player, sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? But one thing and this is why I have a specific time, and I try to keep the time line going, even if they don't send you the notification. We going live at 12 and at 8. I try to keep that time because I know they don't always send out the notification. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 super chat. Say, I got 2 on 4-4. I got 2 on 4-4 in 93 and 94. But I was married. Say, not depending on anyone but myself and my ex-husband. Hubby, 7 weeks. Say that baby got 5 weeks to pull it together. I'm trying to tell you something. Tell the motherfucker ain't had done learn. If she ain't done taught that baby how to make it, by 2 months, that baby damn near ain't gonna make it out here in these streets. I'm trying to help. They living a rough life. All right, here we go. Let's go to, I'm gonna add this one right here in. Because it got to do with housing and what the hell is really going on out here in these streets. Have y'all also noticed it's not a lot of videos where people is really popping, where people really stunned? Like in the last month or two, it's been less of like people showing that they got it and all that fly shit.
Well, people living at one Whitehaven apartment complex say they're melting in these temperatures because their air conditioning is out. They say they've tried to get help from property management, but no fix has come. Our WREG's Shay Arthur is live after speaking with those residents. And Shay, they've got to be living in unbearable conditions.
Yeah, people broke.
Hey, Stephanie, I think the word is really just miserable, and we can all relate to how hot it is out here. The woman we talked to who live here at the Mill Creek Apartments saying they're not getting any relief. Tonight, they're calling not having any air conditioning a safety hazard. Excessive heat warnings across the Mid-South. For this woman who asked to remain anonymous, it's even harder to escape the dangerous temperatures.
It's too hot outside for it to be hot in your house.
She says the AC...
I'm in agreement. It's too hot outside for it to be hot in your house. When it's hot in your house, ain't nothing funny.
AC is out in her unit at the Mill Creek Apartments.
Very uncomfortable. Like at night, it's so hot and muggy.
A problem she's been dealing with for weeks. The issue's so bad the AC has started leaking, sharing with us these pictures from inside the apartment where she's trying to protect the floor. And late this afternoon, she sent us this, showing her system looks to be on, but it's registering more than 90 degrees. So you said you told them about this and what happened?
Yes, I put in complaints. I called the supervisor. I've been asking for corporate office. They give me some number. They just give me the runaround.
Another woman we talked to on the phone showed us where the temperature inside her home over the weekend was more than 80 degrees. She has 2 children, one with asthma.
I can't even have my kids with me right now. They have to be with their dads because it's so hot in my apartment.
Stop. Hammer time. Watch it. Look. Players, this may be a way for you to get full custody. If her air conditioner ain't working, it's too hot. She might have to give you the kids. I'm just throwing something out there.
We reached out to apartment management to try to get some answers. And we've had several people reach out to our station concerned because they don't have air conditioning. Is there anything being done to fix this? The woman who answered the phone put us on hold, then later said someone would call back.
Nobody want to be in heat and you're paying your bills on time.
You right. So this up and coming month, don't pay your goddamn bill. You say they don't want company. They don't want custody. You would be surprised how many men actually would rather have custody than to deal with that good mama.
Stephanie Gregg, so far tonight, we are still waiting for management to get back to us. Of course, we'll keep you posted. We're live in Whitehaven tonight. Shay Arthur, WREG.
I like what you said right there. You say because a lot of people think that, damn it, I had it, but I moved it. I saw what you wrote. And I'm going to say the same thing also, but I wanted to read it. Damn it, it was before the custody thing. Because a lot of people do believe that. They do believe that air condition. Oh, yeah. Say in certain states, AC is not considered essential. A lot of y'all don't know. Central air is considered a luxury in a lot of states. So that also means that in your state, that even if the AC is not working, you still have to pay your bill. Because in the courts, they will tell you, well, that's a luxury. It's not an essential. A lot of folk don't know that. But people will make the argument, I think in another one of these videos, a chick is going to say that right now. She gonna say, damn it, it's a human right. It ain't, baby. But I'm finna go on to play it. I don't want to put words in that baby's mouth. Listen, we going into the Section 8 thing. I had just been building this thing up. We here now. Yeah, damn it, we here now. Let me show you something. For those of you for over all these years who have been producing children and thinking that life is going to be easier because you do get the support from the government, you think that it's going to continue to be easy. Boy, this show here finna show you something. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $6 cash out. He say, keeping it even, say with a tip in your direction. UW, I appreciate that right there. UW by 2, I thank you. I in the street. Look. They say in Indianapolis, housing agency unable to keep up with the demand.
A lack of affordable housing is impacting thousands of Hoosiers, especially low-income families. The Indianapolis Housing Agency says it can't keep up with the high demand and lack of inventory.
And I keep trying to show y'all the low incomes because we already know about the non-low income and the rent hikes. We already know that right there. But these is the people that is getting subsidies. who is being affected now.
WRTV investigates Rachel Wilkerson joins us live in studio tonight and takes a deeper dive into the problem. Rachel.
Nicole, there are 8,000 people on Indianapolis Housing Agency's waiting list right now.
They all on the waiting list.
Needing a place to go, but with very few options.
There is no affordable housing.
Christina Lopez is a mother of 6.
Stop. Christina. Hey, Christina, baby. She a mother of 6. Shout out to Lundy for the $1 cash out. You say I paid for AC. I paid for AC 2 to be fixed and took it out of the rent before. Oh, hell, I did that probably like 20-something years ago. Hell yeah. I'm not finna sit in this heat. I ain't finna do it. Bitch, you won't get no goddamn rent, and I'm moving. Yeah, straight up. But this is a mother of 6. Here we go.
But with very few options.
There is no affordable housing.
Christina Lopez is a mother of 6.
I'm just a single mom, trying to work and take care of my kids.
Her family lost everything in 2021 after their apartment burned down weeks before Christmas.
Stop. I guarantee she ain't had no renter's insurance. This is why we speak on insurance. Life insurance, renter's insurance. Renter's insurance so goddamn cheap. It makes no sense for you not to have it. I'm trying to help.
Because the kids had no clothes, no shoes, no coats.
While looking for a 3-bedroom apartment big enough for her family, she was living in her car and bouncing around from motel to motel. 5 months later, she's still struggling to find an affordable place to call home.
I have to have at least a 3-bedroom to, legally. And
legally, must have the 3-bedroom because she got boys and daughters. So legally, she needs a 3-bedroom. She's absolutely correct when you're getting that assistance. There you go.
And there are no 3-bedrooms that I can afford. I don't have $1,500 or $3,000 a month for rent. Like, this is killing me.
You don't have $1,500 to $3,000 a month for rent. Hell, people who is not getting assistance don't have that type of money either. But go ahead.
Lopez can't get on the Indianapolis Housing Agency's Section 8 waiting list.
The list is so long that you can't even get on the list.
Did y'all hear that? So all you new people who are deciding to have children and shit like that, thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna get my Section 8, I'm gonna get my HUD. Y'all do know that this is going on across the country. The waiting lists, they're not even opening them.
The waiting list closed in July of 2021. IHA Interim Director Marsha Lewis says it was only open for 2 days. 10,000 Hoosiers qualified for assistance.
Those 10,000 come from about 35,000 applications.
35,000 applications. They accepted 10,000. The waiting list closed. You can't get it. The shit been closed since last year. You ain't getting in. It's not happening.
Lewis says so far, the agency has helped less than 2,000 of those 10,000 applicants find a place to live. When asked for a timeline of when the list will open back up for other Hoosiers in need, Lewis had no idea, stating it could take years.
Stop. You say 10,000, which within 2 days. No. 35,000 applicants. They was only able to accept 10. That's it. Notice they just said only 2,000 has been helped so far. Y'all, damn it, we got to pay attention. Watch this.
Some come from about 35,000 applications.
See, 35,000.
Lewis says so far, the agency has helped less than 2,000 of those 10,000 applicants.
They helped less than 2,000. After 10,000 applicants was able to be a part of the system.
Find a place to live. When asked for a timeline of when the list will open back up for other Hoosiers in need, Lewis had no idea, stating it could take years.
Years, y'all. Pay attention. Ladies, babies, pay attention.
As for those 8,000 on the list waiting for help,
on average, you're looking at about 3 to 5 years. 5 years being more closer to the time than 3.
It's discouraging for Tasha Powell, who's qualified for IHA's assistance, but...
How long have you been on the waiting list?
A year and a half.
She just got on the waiting list. She have not been approved through it. She just made it to the waiting list. I just want y'all to understand.
I met Powell at a Feeding the Homeless event in November. She had just given her daughter to her family and was living in her car waiting for a spot to open up.
Are you in that same situation now?
Before she talk, do y'all really understand that she gave her child to her family and she lives in her car? So it's kind of like the family don't even want her to live with them. We'll take your daughter, but baby, you got a monkey. You better go out there and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they're saying.
Still in the same situation. It's just the fact of the waiting list is so long.
Yep. So why the long wait time by IHA? The interim director says there is a lack of landlords accepting vouchers.
There you go. Do y'all understand that there has been a decrease in landlords accepting vouchers? And I just want to say something to all of you Section 8 holders and shit like that, because for decades, you all, because this is how people look at it, y'all as a whole, you all have destroyed people's properties. So a lot of landlords are refusing to, more and more landlords are refusing to accept Section 8s. So even if you get a Section 8, it's hard to find a place to stay. Say, Willie, I applied for Section 8 in New Orleans back in 2014. I finally got called and just waiting for my appointment since 2014.
All 14 properties owned or managed by the agency are full, and rent in the community has skyrocketed.
Rents have gone up about 40% in the last year and a half.
Lewis says it's not only fueling the housing and apartment shortage, but costing the Indianapolis Housing Agency more money. For 2021 through 2022, the agency received nearly $63 million from the United States Department of Urban Housing and Development for housing vouchers.
Y'all see where your money going?
Lewis says that comes out to nearly 8,900 vouchers.
63 million is only 8,800 vouchers.
You may not be able to house all 8,896, but you might end up spending all your money.
In Indianapolis,
I don't understand how that works. You may not be able to house all 8,800, which this thing says 62 million for 8,800. So you may not be able to house all 8,800, but you still spend all your money. Wait, what? So y'all told us that 66 million is 8,800 vouchers. We may not be able to do all 8,800, but y'all still gonna spend our 62 million. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't even want to argue the shit.
The 8,900 vouchers.
You may not be able to house all 8,896, but you might end up spending all your money.
How in the fuck? If we can't house 8,800 and the cost for 8,800 is 62 million and we're not housing all of them, how do we spend all the money? Anybody got a good answer for that shit? Anybody?
In Indianapolis, WRTV Investigates found the greatest demand for affordable housing is coming from single women with more than one child.
Shut up. The demand is coming from who?
Vouchers.
You may not be able to house all 8,896, but you might end up spending all your money.
In Indianapolis, WRTV Investigates found the greatest demand for affordable housing is coming from single women with more than one child.
Do y'all understand? Of course, because this is Section 8. Men don't get Section 8 like that. So we automatically know it comes from single women, single mothers. We get it. They just the ones need help. Just shout out to W for the $9.99 super chat. Say, can't get enough of these I don't need no man fallout videos. Thanks. Oh, man. I'm not saying that. Hell, shit. It's a part of it.
Studies by the city and IHA show 2-bedroom apartments are most wanted.
I said men don't get it like that. And typically, men who get either Section 8 and or HUD, they are disabled men. Those men get assistance more than single dads get. The majority of single dads, they don't even fill out for this shit. That's what the numbers say.
With available 3 and 4 bedrooms.
Oh, I got to bag it up because I lost my train of thought. Here we go.
Investigators found the greatest demand for affordable housing is coming from single women with more than one child. Studies by the city and IHA show 2-bedroom apartments are most wanted, with available 3 and 4 bedrooms being extremely hard to find.
In many instances, they're not finding suitable housing for their household size. It's a real struggle.
Suitable housing for their household size. That should be telling a whole bunch of y'all single mamas, or y'all about to be single mamas. Don't be single mamas. Don't run your numbers up, because then it's hard to find a place to live when it's more than just you.
A struggle Powell and Lopez know all too well.
It's hard. It's real hard.
And she just got one child.
Just trying to make it.
Both say they've searched high and low for affordable housing, but no luck.
I quit for a while because there was just nothing available, and they want a deposit, and it's non-refundable. And every time I'm applying, you know, I'm losing money for non-refundable deposits.
I think I can look at it from both sides. Sometimes I kind of understand why people do the deposit fees, but in like the past 2 years, I've been like, what? Damn it, a deposit fee that's non-refundable. In my mind, you should not be able to keep somebody deposit unless you accept them as an applicant. I think that you should have to pay your deposit if you is accepted for that apartment. There should not be deposit fee. Do y'all know some places it's $100, $200, $300 just for the application fee? Non-refundable. So listen, what that means, they never even have to look at your application. They just came up. I think laws need to be put in place. Not unless you have to do the background check. The background check, it should be a one-price background check, whatever the police department is doing for background checks, and that possibly should be paid. Okay, cool, and that's non-refundable. I get that, but it should be paid to the police department, not to the facility, not to the apartment complex. Cause now this shit don't make no damn sense. Like, it really don't.
As who
say background checks is like $40. Yeah. But I think it should be paid to the department who is doing the background checks, not to the apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? Because they getting over. They killing the game. You know what I'm saying?
Suffer, the housing agency doesn't expect the lack of affordable housing problem to go.
Yeah. Non-refundable deposit is an oxymoron. Well, now, I said that wrong. I meant to say a non-refundable application fee. You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant to say. Player misspoke. My bad, but you're right.
Go away anytime soon. Lewis has this message for local landlords.
They've been lucky enough to have their names called. They've been given that voucher. They're out there on the streets, and they just are getting so frustrated because they cannot find a place that will either accept their voucher or a place to live.
I want y'all, ladies, I hope that y'all just paid attention. The waiting list is long. You finally get on the waiting list. You had to wait years to be approved and to get your voucher. Now you got your voucher. You can't find nowhere to live. with your voucher. Oh, so you can get Section 8. It's damn near impossible to find a place to live with the amount of people that's in that you done created. Shout out to Brandon for the $5 cash out. He bet most of them voted for Biden. You might be right, because this is a democratic system right here. This is a left system right here with subsidies and shit. Yep, it damn sure will. It damn sure will. This is a learning lesson to y'all. I'm trying to help you not fall like the rest of these babies is falling out here by keep producing children. Damn it, if you have one, you better stop. You better stop. You can't afford it. You cannot afford. You can get your voucher. Oh, and the voucher has a deadline. Yeah, you right about that. You get your voucher, you have a deadline. If you don't meet your deadline, guess what? They give your voucher to somebody else and you get pushed all the way back down. Trying to help. Moving right along, let's go on and get into the last one because it's a little bit more lengthy. Shit, I've been running my mouth too much. But I mean, I had to do it. I have to put y'all up on this game out here. I know it's been sweet. It's been sweet for all these years, boy. All these years, I don't need no man and all that shit. Remember, it's happening across the country. And I looked up something else. I looked up, if you type in Section 8 news. Hold up. I typed in Section 8 news just to be typing it in. And I went down to the people question ask thing, or people also ask question thing. And it say, is Section 8 list open in Florida? Y'all see what that say? Is the Section 8 list open in Florida? It say the housing choice vouchers, which is Section 8, wait list is currently closed but may reopen in the next 2 to 3 years. The wait list for the voucher program was open October 21st for 1 full week and received 18,000. 18,000. Hope y'all understand what's going on. All right, let's go on and get into it. You say nowhere to go. This should say nowhere to go. Section 8 recipients struggling to find homes. You got your voucher. Can't find nowhere to live.
To a Target 12 Investigators exclusive, more than 25,000 Rhode Islanders are on a wait list for Section 8 housing.
25 is on the wait list for housing, meaning that these is the ones, I believe, who already got the vouchers.
Highlighting the need for financial help amid a housing crisis. But even for people with the vouchers, many still can't find a place to live.
Target 12 consumer investigator Sarah Granelli has more on how people are struggling.
The maximum amount of Section 8 vouchers the state can give out each year is nearly 11,000. But because of soaring rents, we found it's often not enough. The housing crisis in Rhode Island is being felt by thousands of low-income families looking for a home.
And Rhode Island is expensive.
I've been looking for a new place for almost a year and a half now.
Mercedes Patience receives financial support through the federal housing program called Section 8. Her landlord is selling the home she and her 6 children live in.
Can't take you, bitch. Her and her 6 children. 6.
Which means she will likely have to move. But because of the lack of open apartments coupled with the soaring cost of rent, Mercedes says she's had no luck finding a new place to live.
For a 4-bedroom, good $2,000 and up, you know, and my voucher is, every time I find something, it's not enough.
So her voucher isn't even $2,000. Jesus.
Her friend LaToya Walmsley says she was on Section 8 for years and knows the struggles all too well.
The program is made to help low-income people, and right now it's hurting them.
For someone who qualifies for a Section 8 voucher, they must pay about 30% of their income towards rent. The remaining.
When did they start doing that shit? Because I know people who is lifers on Section 8 and they've never paid. Oh, they don't have jobs.
70% is covered by the federal government through local public housing authorities. But LaToya argues it's now not enough.
I understand her argument, but I just want to point out to 30% of the income is towards the rent. 30% of the money that you make. Well, 30% of the rent is on you. 70% is on the government. It's not enough. When the majority of us is paying 100%. And shout out to W for the $4.99 super chat. Say Rhode Island is where the BW a senator was twerking. Laugh out loud. Listen. Hell, and they flagged my video about her twerking on my number 7 channel. So I had to take it off my number 3 channel too before they strikes that shit too. Yeah.
Voucher amounts are not enough to meet up with the current rent rates.
Us who is not on Section 8 and not getting assistance, we paying 100%. We pay 100% of all our goddamn bills. People on assistance pay 30% of rent. That's not enough. The vouchers is not enough. So y'all can't put something else with that shit? They already paying 70. Y'all can't add another 2-3% of your own money to get into a spot? I'm confused.
Here's a real,
but I'm not. That's babies.
Life example. For a 7-person family living in a 4-bedroom apartment like Mercedes, you would pay $725 a month for rent on a $2,000 apartment in Providence.
Boy, when you got to go up to a 7-person family and make a statement, you've already failed. Say, but she have 6 kids, so she getting some kind of money. Yeah, she getting money from the government. Hell, she might not even be getting no child support. She might be getting child support. She might not be getting child support. But I don't believe that she works. Say a 7-person family, a 4-bedroom apartment, $724 a month. I remember them days. Them days has not been around since the 90s. And that's on a $2,000 a month apartment. Y'all do understand that they asking for $720. We have not seen those prices since the late 90s, early 2000s and shit. She can't pay people can't pay $725. You need all your children taken away from you.
A voucher would cover the rest. But like Mercedes, having a voucher doesn't guarantee you can find a place to live.
She right about that. I'm in agreement.
They're having difficulty finding available units anywhere, regardless of price. There are just not a lot of vacant units in the community.
It's not a lot of vacant units. The landlords ain't taking the shit. And the prices is too high.
Michael DeCaro of Rhode Island Housing says he understands the difficulty of finding an apartment. Rhode Island Housing is one of several housing authorities in the state. DeCaro says they have increased voucher payments to 120% of fair market rent, the highest allowable amount. But still, demand is too high in many cases, and housing supply is low.
Let me take that back, because you're absolutely right. You say in 2008 you was paying $700. I forgot before that recession hit. Yeah, before 2008, you could find you something. You can find the 4-bedrooms and shit like that right there for $700-800. Absolutely correct. You say I paid $725 in a 1-bedroom apartment back in 2008. But it depended on where you live at, because even down in Miami, you can get at least a 3-bedroom for like $750 in certain areas though. Now in those areas, it's $1,700.
We also issue vouchers to folks that have to turn them in because they can't find a unit.
There you go. We also offer vouchers to folk who have to turn them in because they can't find nowhere to live. Do y'all understand what's going on?
Low.
We also issue vouchers to folks that have to turn them in because they can't find a unit.
While some are giving them back, more than 25,000 people are on the waiting list for vouchers.
But right now, The average wait is about 2.5 years on the wait list. A year ago, it was a little over 3 years. So there have been folks moving through the system.
For some people, that's time that they don't have to be on a wait list or find a new place to live.
I know you didn't just say, damn, Miami cheap. Don't. See, a lot of people think Miami is South Beach and all that. No, I'm trying to tell you something. No. People think it's Miami Beach. No. You got to come past the beach. I'm trying to tell you. There's upscale communities all over Miami. But Miami expensive. In those upscale communities, when I tell you that it's $1,500 for a trap house, and that's a duplex trap house.
Correct. In 90 days, if she doesn't find anything, where's she gonna go with her kids?
Oh, so the vouchers only last for 90 days. Damn. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah. Miami is more than that damn beach. I'm trying to tell you something now. That shit is expensive down there.
It's sad to think that she may not have nowhere to go.
Coming up at 6, a look at what initiatives the state is taking to help those who are struggling to find housing.
You say, people can't afford to feed themselves. They shouldn't have kids, especially in this country. Absolutely correct. But there's kind of like no federal repercussions or like no law against you having children that you cannot afford. And that's one of the biggest problems. Say because Miami is a major city like Philly. Yeah. All major cities is expensive.
With the Target 12 investigators, Sarah Granelli, 12 News.
Now, a Target 12 investigators exclusive.
We first told you at 5 how more than 25,000 Rhode Islanders are on the waiting list to get Section 8 housing.
New at 6, we check in with state leaders to see how they're addressing the housing crisis.
Target 12 consumer investigator Sarah Granelli has more.
I like what you just put. Section 8 will be gone eventually. This is what I'm talking up to. That's going to be like my final point. I'm going to get there.
Housing officials say the ongoing housing crisis in Rhode Island is even harder for people relying on Section 8 vouchers. The new state budget just approved by lawmakers includes hundreds of millions of dollars to address the issue, but some say these homes can't come soon enough.
Shout out to Reed for the $5 super chat. Say I moved to Rhode Island because the rent was cheaper than Boston. Say I was paying $1,800 and now I pay $950. Oh Jesus! Ooh, that's half. You done saved. Jeez, that's a hell of a savings. And that's probably why the Section 8 people can't find nowhere to live. That's probably why because all of the cheaper places have been taken up. And a lot of them who have the vouchers, they have to live in either 3 to 4 bedrooms because they got so many goddamn kids out here.
LaToya Walmsley was on Section 8 for 8 years until she was able to land herself a job with the state.
Stop. She was on Section 8 for 8 years until she was able to land a job with the state. So you couldn't find or didn't find any other job within them 8 years that would have sustained you before the 8 years to get with the state. I think we play too much. But go
now
ahead.
She's standing up for those who are struggling to find housing in Rhode Island.
You're standing up for the ones who cannot find housing in Rhode Island. How do you stand up for them if there's no physical place for them to move? How do you stand up for that?
I'd like to see more housing be created for more low-income people. Section 8 need to revise their program.
But baby, when we say that you would like to see stuff, like I was talking about the prostate cancer, and what is not being done and all that shit there, we just had to find out the colors and people not wearing shirts and shit, and I say, oh shit, why don't I create it myself? See, you would like to see better and more affordable, then baby, you got to bill it. You got to bill it. That's really standing up. When you taking the initiative to bill it yourself.
And up the voucher amounts, for people so that it could be affordable.
More than 8,000 people are currently using the federal voucher program, but because the state only has a limited amount of federal dollars each year, more than 25,000 Rhode Islanders are currently on the wait list.
That was back in 2004, I think I applied for. I waited 11 years to get Section 80.
She waited 11 years. So all your churn should be over 11. And I must explain to y'all what happened. She had a first child. That's when she first applied. I promise you. Because the majority of females, their first child, they apply for the Section 8 because why not? If they gonna give it to me, why not apply? That's why I say, damn it, you let me know in Florida when they open it up so I can apply for some shit. But we just found out that they're gonna take like another 2 to 3 years for me to apply. You know what I'm saying? So what I can promise you is, watch this. When she first applied, that's typically the first child. I promise you she had more children.
Wait times vary, and on average it takes about 2.5 years to get one, which puts Rhode Island 30th in the nation for wait times according to federal data.
30.
Slightly better than Massachusetts, which ranks second to last. But even when families finally get a voucher like Mercedes Patience and her 6 children, they still can't find a new home.
I've been looking for over a year and a half, and I haven't found nothing.
Oh, my bad. She is the one with the 6 children. So, yeah, we know that she had multiple children. All right, go.
He says the ongoing housing crisis and soaring rent makes it hard for lower income people to compete for the limited number of available apartments right now.
I've known people that have been looking for apartments for the past 2 years and can't find anything.
Channel 12 sat down with Josh Sal, the deputy.
So in my mind, instead of just looking for, you can't continue your look until you find, because that's what you're gonna have to do. But in my mind, why like a lot of these women who have the vouchers just wouldn't get like better jobs and start producing children, and then they can at least get into an apartment that they can afford themselves. But that ain't what these babies want to do. They definitely want to use the voucher, and I don't blame them for wanting to use the voucher. But now you got to get your paper up.
Deputy Secretary of Commerce for Housing, to learn more about what the state is doing to help combat the housing crisis.
What do you think the state needs to do to help these people?
So this is directly tied.
You say they need to move, they need to relocate to another state. Oh no, this is going on across the country. See, this is Rhode Island. The last one was Illinois. I speak on Florida a lot because I'm in Florida. But if you search around, the waiting list across the countries is closed. In every state, people is having problems with, even after having the vouchers, finding somewhere to live.
To how little Rhode Island has historically invested in housing.
Say broke hoes love raw meat. You right.
Vacancy rates fell below 3% right now, which is having an effect on everyone, especially those with Section 8 vouchers, according to Sal.
That's a great question. Say, I need to know the ages of those kids. Listen, she got 6. I can almost promise you she have a baby that's probably 2 and under.
We can talk about housing all we want, and things like source of income discrimination or
people think that black women are the only women getting Section 8. Oh no. Our lighter hue sisters get more subsidies than our dog hue sisters, because it's more of lighter hue sisters. But there's a large amount of dog hue sisters getting assistance or trying to get assistance, which really what makes it a problem.
Vouchers we have, but we don't have physical units, no matter.
See, they got the vouchers, we just don't have the physical units to put the people in. Shout out to London for the $1 cash out. You say the more you make the Section 8 pay, that's why they don't work. Exactly. That's when they throw it out, that 30% is on you, and I'm like, but they don't work. Oh, all right. So that's how they able to pay like the $4, $5 shit like that right there, $10, $15, and still be late. You know, stuff like that. Still get. I live next to in an apartment many years ago, probably like 20-some years ago. My neighbor got put out because she couldn't afford her $2 rent, and she was backed up like 3 months, and she got evicted. And I'm like, bitch, we live next door. Damn, baby, you could have said something, but fuck that. You be hunching all these dudes and you ain't paid your rent? Please.
If you're low income or medium income, or you're a school teacher or a senior on a fixed income, you're going to have trouble finding housing.
To try and address the issue, Sal says his department is
Even school teachers and people on fixed income is going to find it harder to find places to live. Y'all really got to understand this shit. But we've been talking about people who was not on assistance for weeks. But we're talking about the people that's on assistance now who, shit, y'all fighting the same fight. You say, I know, Willie, my mom is from Broward County, but Miami is still cheap compared to a lot of places. I'm trying to tell you something. In the upscale communities, they doing $1,500 to $1,700. I'm from a place called Goulds, down south, close to Cutler Ridge, 10 miles north of Homestead. Homestead in Florida City was always the cheapest. They charging $1,200 for studios. They're charging $15 for a 1-bedroom. And watch this. They built so many new places that now they need your credit. Now they need first, last, and security. Now in a lot of places, you have to make triple the amount of the apartment cost. Oh, it's expensive now. Say, Willie, that is still cheap in Miami. My mother went to the same high school that you went to. She's 75 years old. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you, that shit ain't cheap down there. It ain't cheap. I still got family down there now. Shout out to Mr. Polo for the $2 cash out. Say all the money will be going soon. You absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. They gonna run out of shit.
Heading a statewide housing plan. The money is coming from the new budget Governor Dan McKee signed this week. In it includes $100 million for the development of affordable housing, $20 million for those who are experiencing homelessness or housing instability, and $25 million for the acquisition of properties to be redeveloped into affordable and supportive housing.
But that shit like that could take years. That $100 million for affordable housing, which is gonna take some time to build. But by the time they get finished with building the affordable housing, the price is gonna continue to go up though. So even with materials and all that shit right there, the banks got to get their money back. I do understand that this is affordable housing, but the banks got to get their goddamn money back. And the price of materials and shit like that keep going up is gonna continue to go up. It's gonna continue to go up. So it's gonna be a slow process. All this is saying that y'all better start taking care of your goddamn self. You say $12.50 in South Jersey for a 1-bedroom. Say $18.80 for a 2-bedroom in Houston. I'm telling you down in the hood, I keep saying the upscale communities now, it's $1,500 for a duplex, a 1-1.
The entire initiative is $250 million.
Someplace the majority of people would not want to live. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $8 cash app. You say, real quick, Willie, I will have to, damn it, I can't look at it because I'm doing it on the phone. So I'm not going to be able to look at it. You're going to have to send it in my email. So I'll just be able to click on it to see that. I appreciate that.
Any idea how long this might take, considering the housing crisis is here now?
It's a big challenge, and we have a long ways to go in terms of catching up.
Sal says building new housing could take years. For LaToya, she says her friends and family need the help now.
You say $1,800 for a 2-bedroom in Atlanta. And Atlanta got some, the outskirts of Atlanta They used to be cheap too. They used to be $400-500. I heard that them shits is like $1,000 now. You know what I'm saying? You say 900 square feet in the Bay Area is $3,000. Say 1,900 for a 1-bedroom in Cali. I'm trying to tell you. Say I bought a toilet for $12,000. It sound like them people that's in office. That's what's up. That's what's up. Look here.
There's going to be a lot of people homeless. There's a lot of people that have Section 8, and the landlords want them out because they want more rent.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The places that already have you under Section 8, the places that you renting from, they want y'all gone. They do not have to reinstate your lease. They can cancel your lease at the end of its term because they know they can damn near get double for what they charging you now. And you think that these people is not finna get y'all up out of there to where they can get some more money? And hell, a lot of y'all is destroying properties too. Shout out to Malicious for the $5 super chat. Say, Mr. Williams, say, I have an idea. We can build housing. Just joking. You wild. You wild. But listen. This is what I was talking about. In my mind, they're going to get rid of Section 8. One way or another, they're going to get rid of it. Even if the government continue to support the Section 8 system. Even if they continue to give out vouchers. If they don't build their own affordable housing places, it's done. It's done. People is tired of people on Section 8. I want y'all to really understand. Just go around the country, talk to different landlords, and you will see. I don't fuck with Section 8 people. Nope. Say life is business. You're absolutely correct. Say I rent the land because I'm not staying here. Say my home is already basically sold in less than a year. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you. Boy, y'all better get your plans together. Restore old houses. Say it's plenty of houses that are abandoned. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Say, Willie, breaking news in Detroit. You lying to me. You is lying to me. Breaking news in Detroit. What the hell going on in Detroit? Let's see. Breaking news in Detroit. I think I spelled that right. Here you go. Yeah. So listen, yeah. A storm. You having a storm? Oh. So yes. A lot of y'all have goals and dreams of being a single mother and living your best life and don't need the baby daddy and don't need the man and all that fly shit right there. That's cute. That's real cute. And y'all been talking slick for a very, very long time because y'all be young and able to get places to stay by producing children. You really don't have to work for the shit. You just have to produce a child. And typically, that's how it was. You get places to stay and then y'all talk shit even to the females who don't have children. And to the players who don't have apartments yet because y'all got a foot forward. Y'all got that help because you produce a child. Now, them days over, babies. Them days is over now, babies. And for y'all who is on Section 8 and who have been living it up, when them people stop your lease, when them people don't reinstate your lease, and you got to get back out here in these streets, you're going to find out there's no places to move to. There's no places to live. We don't have enough real estate. Trinee Davis say save your money and invest in farmland in the South. Say they need money badly. You're absolutely correct. A lot of people we won't never invest. A lot of people, we don't know how to invest. A lot of people, we will not look up how to invest. We will not study the best ways to spend our money, or the best ways to invest our money so we can get the most out of our investment. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 super chat. Say it's federal law now that you can't have all them babies. Roe versus Wade's gone. Got to be more. Woo, so they will have more children. Say we'll buy Jordans before land. You're absolutely correct. Look at your partners and shit like that right now. The ones who is heavier Jordans. They got Jordan collections, all that shit. And ask them how many Nike stocks they got. The majority ain't got now. The majority do not have now. They got all the J's though. All the J's. They ain't got no stocks in Nike though. We so smart. That's what's up. So listen, this was just a teachable moment. This is not to clown women. This is to let you say, this is to show y'all that bitch need guidance out here in the goddamn street, like I've been saying for the damn longest, because you've been following your own understanding and shit been sweet for a long time. I remember a while back when they said that they was thinking about cutting the Section 8 thing, and a whole bunch of us went on YouTube saying, oh my God, it's over and this and this. And they didn't listen. They was like, oh my God, men is applauding that women is not going to be able to have a place to stay and all that shit right there. Well, whether men applauded it or not, it's happening now. It is happening now. And I'm going to say it again. Just because you have a Section 8 now, or like a HUD, just because you have it now, it does not mean your lease is going to be renewed, knowing they can get twice as much, sometimes 30% more than you and the government is paying. I'm trying to help. But again, you're going to continue to follow your own goddamn understanding, and do you really ain't tripping. Shout out to Ollie for the $20 cat, for the $20 super chat. I appreciate that right there. So this is not to beat y'all down. This is to let your ass know something that you ain't been paying attention to out here in the goddamn street. Get your life together. Get your life together. I know your plan was, since I'm on it right now and my children getting older, I'm going to need to create another one so I can be on it for another 18 years. Them days is gone now. Even though they still giving out vouchers, them days is gone. There's not enough real estate. It's just not. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $10 super chat. Say Bill Gates supplies the potatoes for all the fries at every McDonald's around the world from his potato farm. Say smart, invest in Shure, and you won't be insecure. There you go. With that said, shout yourselves out for getting us over 500. Man, I appreciate that right there. Shout yourselves out because you made it to the end of the midday news. Y'all, I had to stretch this out a little bit longer because I thought that this right here was real serious. We've already talked about us who is not on assistance. Hey, I'm trying to get on assistance, but I'm trying to get me a goddamn Section 8 out here in the goddamn street. Damn your morals, so I can save my money and get some shit up under the table. You know what I'm saying? He said, Willie, will you please do a segment on investment and how working people can become self-sufficient? Yeah, I can do that right now. I sure enough can. Look here. We finna go on and get on up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Tell somebody about it. Tell somebody about the player. Tell somebody. Subscribe. And I need my stuff shared. Y'all, we got to share these videos. Share it to your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, your tweet. All that fly shit. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. I'm finna go on and get on up out of here. We will be back around 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock. So if y'all don't get the notifications, just come around and see by the player at 8 o'clock. Y'all, I done pushed that goddamn button. Boy, y'all have a good one. I'm going to see y'all later. I'm out of here.